no.
Baby Park is the first one. This is going to be an absolute hell on wheels kind of race. No one will really be able to get too much of a lead until someone just does something a little bit stupid. At the moment, right now, we have Joven in first in that top right spot.
Though? Link falling behind.
Yeah, this isn't a good spot for him. Once you start falling behind in Baby Park, it's almost impossible to catch back up. You need to have a really good line.
Not only that, but mushrooms are going to be super, super important in this map, as the general strategy is to cut through that grassy patch.
Exactly, and if you can cut through there, you will completely race yourself ahead, and that is Auraboy on the link.
Hayden
Yoshi trying to catch up to Joven. He's not in a good spot right now, as Joven does have that green shell.
LTL, so
and
LTL,
Yoshi
what
opting
made you
to hold that red shell to just try and give himself
good idea, good idea. Usually what you do in first is you hold an item. Usually it's a shell or a banana, and whoever comes after you, they'll have to get through your barrier first before they can catch
are
up.
in my top 8.
Auraboy with the triple shroom right now. He's trying to make a good path to be able to get himself ahead. And Kaz, who drafted this group, is sitting in third right now. This is tragic.
All right.
You have to be able to be a little bit better than
this. So, Neku, what's your response to this?
It might have been the park too, right?
It could be the cart. This map is very, very specific in what really benefits it. But the biggest thing that you can do for yourself on this is just have a good line. It is a simple circle track. Hayden Yoshi will get first. Joe will come over second.
What I'm noticing between Kaz and Hayden is that the amount of coins they got during that entire race, 10-1. That's a huge, huge difference.
It really hurts you too. Your acceleration takes a big hit, and it looks like. Oh, okay.
Was it a vibration error? You know, just a little thing.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So getting back into this real quick. Sorry, I just had to answer a couple questions.
Sure.
Kaz drafted this group and just got
falling.
Third.
He's falling behind. Oh no, Joven with a false start.
That is tragic. That can absolutely ruin you. Thankfully, you know, we got items on. Fourth place isn't the worst thing, but it's just not a good thing. He'll get that triple shroom, and he'll have to find some good spots to use it. He won't spend it right away, obviously looking for a shortcut, but as we move further into this one, Auraboy, after having a really bad race there on Baby Park, is looking a lot better here.
He's finding his way around this map like super, super well in terms of like finding items and coins at the same time, while some racers like Joven, he has 0 coins right now. That is big, but for some reason he's second.
0 coins, and on top of that, that false start at the beginning, but he's going to get a good cut here. Nice use of the trick, gets that air moving, and look at him. He's catapulted himself all the way up into second. Kaz, once again, having a just brutal race right now as he's sitting in fourth. He drafted this group. He was first on the CPS charts. This should be his to win, and right now, he's throwing it away. Auraboy, someone who is much further down than him, is sitting in first.
Yeah, but in a game like Mario Kart, you can only the skill level can only be so high, or like skill ceiling is what I'm trying to say rather.
Things can change very quickly. You never know when an item's just going to catch you off. And
yeah.
There goes a green shell. That gets rid of his protection in first. He does have the coin for a little bit of a speed up if he gets hit by something, but Auraboy not looking too hot. Joven still sitting deep. He bought himself so much distance, but it's fallen away from him for a little bit. And Hayden, consistent.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if Auraboy passed up a double item because he was holding onto a coin, right, sitting at 10. I would have used it and go for the double item if there was a possibility, but I couldn't quite see.
Sometimes people don't like the risk, and Auraboy bonking there. A little bit bad for him. He does have the banana. Hayden Yoshi willing to just hold on to that red shell. Probably won't spend it unless, you know, a true target appears in front of him. Auraboy is too well protected.
I would use it right now. You are on lap 3.
You would want to use it, but sometimes it's just better to guarantee yourself second than try and fight for first.
That's the one. Let's see how far he can go. Catching up to third, but nothing else.
Yeah, things will lock in as they are. Joven will fall to fourth.
Wow, from first to fourth. Oh, Auraboy. What was he, fourth last time?
Yeah, Auraboy was either third or fourth on the last one. They're not showing me the charts.
Kaz quite disappointed with his
But we'll be able to tell who's where. Yeah, Kaz definitely disappointed right now. He has had back-to-back bad plays on the maps.
And it's 4 maps.
Right, let's see who's right? Where. Auraboy is now holding first. Hayden Yoshi is in second. Kaz is somehow sitting in third, and Joven in a deep fourth, which might actually just be taking the previous race, not total points.
Well, what was huge in the last map was that Joven had a false start, but this time,
a little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit better. Sitting at third right now. Second, right behind Hayden Yoshi.
The crazy thing that, or not crazy thing, but the simple thing that you can look at to be able to make yourself just have a better time against your opponent is you don't need to have a perfect race. You just need to have a better race than everyone else.
That is true. Very, very true.
If you get into that mentality, you can start playing with a little bit more caution and just understand what your leads are. Right now, Hayden Yoshi has an enormous lead. You can see it on the mini-map. Everyone else is just a cluster, but Hayden is far and away in the lead.
Oh no, the gap can only get bigger here, but Orboy trying to close it. Let's see what he can get from this item. A mushroom. You know, I'm not sure what you can do on Wario. On Wario's, what is this? Wario's Bike Park?
It will give him some options on maybe like a mud patch coming up in a little bit, but there isn't too much. There's so many boost panels and jumps as it is. You're not going to get to really utilize
I wonder if he notices Hayden has no defense right now. I would throw that red shell.
He could, yeah, just burn the mushroom. He will. He does have the red shell. He's going to save it.
No,
There's the coin.
I would use it right now.
I'm actually baffled that he's still holding it. Now he has
there
two
it
red
is.
shells.
Oh no, gets hit by a green shell though. That's huge.
I can't. Well, actually, he might be able to put himself back into second. No, he's still going to be stuck in third. Joven will take over second place, and Hayden Yoshi just continues to compound that lead.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate that last exchange, Orboy kind of threw away the chance from what I saw. But Kaz...
Yeah, it looked solidly locked for him to move into first.
Kaz going invincible for a little bit. Let's see what we can do.
He's got 4 shrooms to work with. He has all the speed in the world, has a little bit of extra handling with that star.
On the part he's in, it's kind of trouble if you have too much acceleration.
Kaz needs first. He needs first if he wants to be able to get back into this one. He is too deep
so
in points.
Close. This is it. No,
He's
that's the one.
Hayden Yoshi's falling.
Oh no! Okay, I saw the flashing of the red shell and I got scared.
We're gonna have a little bit of parity going into this one as this should really close up the bracket. Look at that. It's just Joven that's really out of it. Everyone else is within 2 points or tied with each other. There
so this
is a scrap to happen. And this is the last one. Joven is dead to rights. He shouldn't
be able to make it. It's top 2 moves on, right?
He can't move into top 2. So we're just looking at the other 3. It is a fight between Hayden Yoshi, Joven, and Kaz for this one.
So what Joven needs to adopt, he still could go for first to spoil the others.
Very true. That can mess each other up. And unfortunately, I didn't get to read the points as closely as I would have wanted, so I can't go into the math on it. But this one really does settle it.
When Orboy making a wrong turn, slowing down his momentum, that's kind of big in the game 4 or map 4 scenario like this.
Yeah, this one is a tight race. It's a bunch of narrow corridors. There's not much in the way of shortcuts. So you just want to bust that mushroom out on a straightaway. Orboy does. He's still sitting in 4th. Joven in 3rd, Hayden Yoshi in 2nd, and Kaz in 1st.
This is a scenario Kaz wanted from the very beginning, and it's paying off right now.
It's amazing, too, because he dug himself such a hole, and he's looking to actually, as the numbers should have said from the beginning, he's looking to bring himself out in that top 2 spot.
Hayden sitting close to Kaz, but with honestly more items than Kaz is comfortable with.
Now here's the thing that I don't know. I don't know which 2 players had 10 points. I believe Kaz was one of them, but I don't know exactly.
I think Orboy was the second one.
You think Orboy was okay, so if that is true, Hayden Yoshi needs to either get first to guarantee himself a top 2 spot, because he would be the 8-point person, or Orboy needs to finish 4th if Hayden Yoshi finishes 2nd. Right now, Joven is playing perfect spoiler, and look how far Orboy is away from the pack.
Yes.
He is true leagues behind Joven, and even further still behind Hayden and Kaz.
Almost blowing himself up with his own bomb, but luckily his superstar coming into play.
He's got stuff to work with, but I mean, how great can your items be in 4th place? There's so much ground to cover. We'll see if he can even get there.
A bullet bill is what he needs, but a red shell coming for him, and he gets the bullet bill, soaring into 3rd.
Soaring into 3rd, but he needs to go further. He has to pass Kaz if he wants in on this one. Because we're assuming that Kaz
he's right. Yeah, that's assuming, but like
that they're the 10s.
Yeah. Either way, Hayden's so far up and Joven so far behind, using the bullet bill, trying to catch up to Orboy.
It's getting a lot tighter. This is the panic that Mario Kart can cause. Hayden should have first. He's got a good line here, good bit of boost. No, he's there.
Kaz 2nd, Orboy 3rd, and Joven unfortunately falling to 4th.
So what are the numbers? Who had 8 points?
Oh, it was Hayden and Kaz.
So it's gonna be Hayden and Boy moving forward. Kaz was the 8-point player. He had to finish 2 places above one of the 10 points or have first. Kaz is gone in a group that he picked. He set this up for himself. He laid out the pins, but it turned out that he was one of the pins as he gets knocked down.
Oh no! Oh
He's gone.
No! Oh no!
He's gone.
Actually, I'd be really disappointed.
I mean, he's not gone. There are prizes for 5 to 8, but he's in the bottom bracket, and I gotta jump up
That's
there.
Really
I'll let you hold it down.
But yeah, for sure. I wasn't quite paying attention to the second pool, but we'll see as Gamble comes up and announces who the second pool is, or what's gonna happen. But thank you for tuning in into the second stream of the CPS finals. Mario Kart 8, really fun, It's kind of a new addition to what's going on in this